Hey guys, welcome back to Marsh RC. This video is sponsored and brought to you by White Rose Hobbies and RC Command. As you can see here, we have a SCX10 II KIT version with the 2000 Jeep Cherokee body and a Savox servo sitting up here. This is the 1230 SG model. We'll get into that in a second. So what this is for, this is like an intro video to my new build series on the channel. I've been blessed at this point in time to make a shop truck for White Rose Hobbies. This is going to be their shop truck. We're going to put parts in it that the shop carries, and be able to show off some parts to the customers. We're going to be able to take it to events and run it there, and it's going to be a blast. I'm so excited for this build and what we're going to be able to do with this thing. So we went with the axial SCX10 for this because it's one of the most versatile trucks out there for scaling and trailing. So we also wanted to be able to put it in any event that we wanted to, whether it be a Recon G6, Parker Fest, Axial Fest. The other thing that we are fortunate enough to have, there's two events that are held fairly close to us. We're in Pennsylvania, and we're not too far from Harrisburg, which is where they hold the RC Scale Trial Championships every year during Motorama in February. And we're also not too far away from Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, which is where Hawk Designs is. And if you don't know who they are, they build one-to-one crazy off-road stuff. But they started hosting a 3-day RC event as well, mainly sponsored by Exclusive RC, RC 4-wheel drive, and Proline. All the major brands are also there. So that's why we went with the SCX10. So we're not going to use this body for this build. One major reason I didn't want to go with this body: one, it's Lexan. I'm not a big fan of Lexan bodies. Number two is everyone is running a Cherokee or a Toyota Hilux or what's the other one everyone's running? I don't know. I don't remember. It's the third one. Power wagons. That's it. Power wagons. I want to stay away from something that everyone else is running right now. So this is what we went with. And the Savox servo is the 1230 SG. The reason we went with Savox servo is because we were fortunate enough to be very close to the East Coast Savox distribution center. So we get Savox servos really fast around here. And they're a good servo. This is not a waterproof servo, so what we're going to end up doing is we're going to waterproof this in a future video, and I'm also going to do a how-to video on that, which is we're going to use Corrosion X, but we'll get to that at a later video. So I will be doing a build series on this truck, kind of following along with what we're doing. A few things that we have planned out are obviously the truck that we're using, the steering silver that we're going to be using. Three other things that we have nailed down that we're going to be using possibly for are the suspension. We're going to be using the Proline 6060-00 Power Stroke shocks. They're tried and tested, and they're just a great shock to be using. The other thing that we have nailed down what we're going to be using is the Hobby Wing Axe combo system, the censored brushless system that is just coming out. Our shop will hopefully be having some next week, and that's what we're going to be putting in this bad boy. We will have the 1200 kV version, I believe. I'm really excited about it. It has some things in that haven't really been done a whole lot before. It's going to have the FOC system, which is the field oriented control. It's going to be waterproof right out the gate. You're not going to have to mess around doing that. It's supposed to have intelligent torque output and closed speed loop control. I'm not quite sure what that means. Honestly, the cool thing about it is it's going to have the built-in Bluetooth into the ESC, and you're going to be able to use their app and make all the changes to your ESC through your app on your phone or iPad or tablet, whatever the case may be. It's kind of like the Castle B-Link, but it's integrated in. It's not a whole separate part that you're going to have to worry about putting in the truck somewhere. The other thing that we have nailed down that we're going to be using is Rick over there at RC Command is going to be making links for these things. They're his bomb-proof links. He runs them on his bouncers and on his Spartan buggy. And those things are just amazing. They hold up to so much abuse. If you go check out some of his videos on his channel, I'll link it in the description below. He puts his trucks through torture. And so he's going to be making some of them, and then he's going to send some sets to the shop so the shop can have them available for people to buy if they like what they see. The other thing that we've kind of nailed down is the drive shafts. We're still thinking about that. I got a message from Ryan over at White Rose Hobbies a little bit ago, and they're going to be back in stock at the shop here soon. So we're probably going to go with the incision metal drive shafts on this thing. We will make this thing super durable. White Rose Hobbies has a small crawler course behind their shop, and we'd like, once this thing is done and built, we'd like to be able to have customers, go out there and run in on their crawler course for a little bit. So we'll make sure it's good, durable, and bomb-proof, so to speak. So this isn't going to be an unboxing video. This is kind of here just to say, hey, this is what we're doing. We're not going to be using a whole lot of pieces out here. We're going to be using the main components, obviously, but we're not going probably won't be using the wheels or the tires, the body, the links, the shocks. So we're going to be replacing a lot of stuff out the gate with this thing. Like I said, we will be doing a build series on this, so please stay tuned for that. So I'm going to have I will link White Rose Hobby Facebook below, RC Command below, my Facebook below. Please go check out White Rose Hobbies, go check out RC Command, and as always, guys, if you enjoy what you see, if you're interested about this build, like, subscribe, share, do whatever you got to do, get it out there. I want everyone to be able to follow this build with me and White Rose Hobbies. And as always, get out there and drive, guys.